welcome back to my channel. We are back with another cooking video, and in today's episode we're going to be learning how to make kefta kebabs with a side of Greek inspired lemon potatoes. Okay guys, so we're gonna start by preheating the oven to 400 degrees, and while I wait for the oven to get hot, I'm just gonna peel my potatoes. I don't have a potato peeler, so this is what I'm working with. So now I'm just gonna rinse the potatoes off after I finish peeling them, and I'm going to cut them into medium-sized pieces. So this is what your potatoes should look like. I'm just gonna season them with olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, and lemon juice. I'm using 1/3 cup of olive oil, and then I'm gonna add in the salt, pepper, and lemon juice. And I forgot to mention that we're gonna be adding in chicken broth. This is gonna give it a really good flavor. Also, don't feel like you have to be exact when it comes to seasoning. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna taste good either way. So once we finish seasoning the potatoes, we're gonna put them into a pan like this one. I don't have a glass one, so I'm just using the disposable one. I'm using 2/3 cups of chicken broth, and then once that's done, I'm just gonna set it in the oven for an hour. Now that the potatoes are gonna be baking in the oven for an hour, I'm getting started on the kabobs. We're gonna start by chopping up some parsley, red onion, and jalapeño. If you have a food processor, I highly recommend throwing the vegetables in there so that you can get a nice fine chop, and it's just so much better that way. Now that the vegetables are all chopped up, we're just gonna mix in our ground beef, and then we're gonna begin to season. I'm using a Middle Eastern spice called 7 Spice. You can get this at your local Middle Eastern market. And I'm gonna start by using a teaspoon of the 7 Spice. And then I'm also gonna be using a teaspoon of garlic salt, as well as a teaspoon of onion powder, and then a half a teaspoon of paprika. So now we're just gonna start to form the kabobs. I'm using a wooden spatula type thing and getting a good amount of meat, and I'm just gonna form that around the spatula. And now I'm going to get cooking. I am doing a little bit of olive oil in a pan, and then I'm going to cook them for about 7 minutes on each side. I decided to make a little salad with the leftover parsley that I had. I added in some cucumber, tomato, red onion, olive oil, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. Now that the potatoes should be done, go ahead and take those out of the oven and everything should be ready to serve.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.